KILR Killer Game.
Hello, gamers, simmers, and pilots. I am the Killer Gamer. Welcome back to the World Tour featuring SubLogic Flight Simulator 2 for the Commodore Amiga. It's been a couple of years since we had a previous episode on this, and I've been busy with a lot of things. Some of you that follow me with all the other videos that I do, you know I got into the trucking industry. I've been doing that for about a year and a half now, and it takes up a lot of time. But things have changed since 2 years. There's that. But we also hit 1,000 subscribers this year. It took us over 9 years to do it, but we finally got over 1,000 subscribers. And I wanted to do a series of different videos in different categories to help celebrate the 1,000 subscriber milestone for our different viewers that came here for different reasons. Some came here for the Commodore 64, some for the Amiga, some for the other stuff. And before I was able to even get started, wound up hitting 1,000 subscribers. It happened more quickly than I was expecting. So, instead of that, I decided to bring back the classic shows that brought you folks here to begin with. So, and right now, I'm not in a truck at the moment, although I do have a load. It's going to take me out to Vegas. So that's going to be tomorrow. So I'm going to be taking care of, doing that. But I'm working on these episodes, going to do some batch recording so we can get these scheduled out, so that way you've got stuff that you can watch, which will open up more time for me to work on other projects, as well as the trucking, because that, like I said, that takes time and energy, and it's really hard to do stuff. But anyway, here we are. We're back. I'm getting over a cold, a little under the weather, and I thought, hey, why not get ourselves under weather? So I got us under a overcast right there. So let's go ahead and we'll talk about where we're at and where we're going to be flying to. Okay, here is the Detroit area chart for scenery disc number 11, and we are right here at Mount Pleasant, and we're going to be making a quick little flight over here to Tri-City Airport, which is in Saginaw, Michigan. The interesting thing is it's not even called the Tri-City Airport anymore. They changed the name of it because they didn't want to get confused with other airports that go by the same name. So now it's called the MBS International Airport, which is based on the ICAO code of KMBS. So they just went with that instead. Okay, so we need to go ahead and set our VOR. The Saginaw VOR is like right there at the airport. It's 112.9. So let's go ahead and set that 34 miles. And let's see. What's a good runway to land on? I think it's 15. I can take a quick look at Saginaw. It's runway 14. Okay, well, that's close. So we will go ahead and set this for... Whoa, wrong way. 140. And you know what? If we take off on this runway heading 090, that'll be perfect. So let's go ahead and get her started up. I forgot what the throttle was. Ah, okay. Gotta love these huge runway lines here. Oh. That was a little too much. Unlike the Commodore 64, you got to give this a little bit more throttle to get it to move. All right, let's go. It's kind of nice having this series back, isn't it? Get to continue our flight, going from airport to airport. Well, not everyone, but you know, kind of exploring the scenery and stuff. We're giving you that full experience of doing flights on the Commodore Amiga. Full flights. Not just takeoffs and landings. We're going to level here at 4,000. Now remember, we actually do have an autopilot on this. This was the first one that had an autopilot. We're going to wind up in the clouds here if we don't... fix our altitude. Told ya. That might be Saginaw up there. The yellow. I think that might be Saginaw, Michigan. We only got 21 miles to go. Yeah, I'd say that's about 21 miles. See, and we don't see this on the Commodore 64. And it'll be interesting to see if this shows up on Flight Simulator 3. Because the scenery discs, they're the same for the PC. So there's a chance that, we won't see that We won't see that patch there for the city. But that's the great thing about this series is we do the same flight on the different simulators so we can see what it looks like. Ah, there goes VOR number 1. We're going to go ahead and start our descent. You know what? Something I just noticed on this? This does not have mixture controls like the Commodore 64 does. And the mixture controls actually work. So you can actually change your fuel flow with that. That's not on here. I just now noticed that. There it is. There's the airport. You know, when I click on the other controls, like the landing gear, the flaps, I keep wanting to hear the extra sound effects that you hear on the PC, because the engine's the same. It's the same sound for the engine. Oh, you can see the runway right there. Looks like we're going right for it there. But yeah, the only sound effects that you got is the engine and the landing. which is, the landing is unique because it's got the screeching, sound. It's the only one that I know that makes that sound too. We're at 10 miles. Let's go ahead and drop. A degree of flaps there. Landing gear. Let's get that down. Gonna need that. That really looks like we're lower. No, we're not, but... Let's be careful here. We're going to need some... speed. We don't want to stall. Because I've been adjusting my trim so we're not descending so quickly. Altitude is around 700 feet. And I think we're gonna stick with 1 degree of flaps because our airspeed is between 60 and 80. If we do any more than that, we're gonna wind up stalling. We don't want that. Still coming in at it on an angle. That's why I keep moving back and forth. 3.9 miles. All right, here it comes. We did it. I still got the touch. We'll go back and park over here in our favorite little spot, which is at the intersection of a runway. Because why not? We always got to have a spot to go, right? I don't think anyone's going to mind. It's not like we have air traffic or anything. Well, those brakes are pretty strong. Ah, right. That's a lot more pleasing to my ears than the Commodore 64. Holy crap, my ears ring when I play that one. But anyway, here we are, Saginaw, Michigan, at the Tri-City Airport. now known as MBS International. So, hope you enjoyed the flight. Hope you're glad that the series is back. Be sure to tell your flight sim, retro gamer, and Amiga friends that this series is back. And if you haven't told them about the series, well, you should. Because I believe I'm the only one that's doing flights with this old simulator. Most people have gone on to the later simulators, you know, Flight Sim 2020. More serious simmers are, you know, using X-Plane. I'm not saying that they're not using Flight Sim 2020, but X-Plane's got, I don't know, a better handling, feels more realistic. But yeah, let your friends know. And if you're new here, be sure to subscribe and click that notification bell so you get notified of future flight simulator content and Amiga content. I'm going to try to get some Amiga content on the channel. We'll have to see how that goes. There's a lot of stuff that I would love to get up here, but it's all, you know, a matter of time and stuff. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next flight. Have a killer, awesome day.